going on, everybody? It's your friend, your buddy, your confidant, the Reverend. And welcome to the official first video with a COVID test behind me, apparently, and some hand lotion. That's a weird combination. This channel really is just going to be dedicated to everything I mentioned in my first short, but this is our actual first full review, or journey, if you will, or vlog of my family vacation that we took to Pigeon Forge in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So we left Charlotte, drove all the way out there, stopped at a few different places, and just thrown in a few 2 cents of what we did, what's recommended, what we didn't do, what we'd like to do, and we hope you get something out of it. That's really all there is to it, so go ahead, watch the rest of the video and the whole cliche YouTube stuff. Cheers. We first stopped at Needful Things and Antiques in Hendersonville, North Carolina. Then we stopped at Carver's Orchard and Apple House Restaurant in Cosby, Tennessee. Now this place really, to me, stood out the most. The antique store was great, but I really enjoyed the history. The Orchard was there in 1942, and the candy shop and restaurant had been there for almost 20 years, and the food was fantastic. We had chicken and dumplings, chicken fingers, catfish, and a giant house salad. Now, I will say, if you go here, keep in mind that it is going to be a little bit expensive because it is off the beaten path, but I promise you it's going to be worth every cent you pay. Here's a shot of the farmer's market, if you will. Here's a shot of the orchard and the barn, and here's our cabin. This is out in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Cabin slept roughly 4 comfortably, has a hot tub and an amazing view. It's secluded, definitely a little sketchy on the way up, but certainly a mountain environment, if you will. The cabin here is a little scary on the stairs if you're not used to tight quarters. You can see the camera's a little shaky because I have some bad knees, but it is just a nice, fun, easy getaway, and I do recommend Acorn Ridge for your Airbnb if you're in the area. Here we are taking a look back up the stairs to show you it's a nice, neat little spiral staircase. Again, you got a queen-size bed, and we had a king-size bed with 2 bathrooms and a shower, and there we go. It's a septic system, so that was fun. It made all kinds of weird noises, but there's a nice jacuzzi tub. And also we had a little backyard patio that we could sit on. And overall, it was a very comfortable bed. So here we are on our family vacation at Ripley's Believe It or Not in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. If you've never been to a Ripley's Believe It or Not, it's a lot of fun. They have a lot of neat things that you can look at, learn about, full of fun facts. That was a tongue twister. Let's check it out. And then we stopped at the Mellow Mushroom for a cold beer for the adults, and some pizza, a calzone, a hoagie, and some world-class bruschetta. And here's a scenic drive through the Great Smoky Mountains. And in Pigeon Forge, away from the main strip, if you will, there's Goats on the Roof, Mountain Coaster, and Shop. It's about $12 a person for the coaster. It's about 3 minutes long.
And whilst on our vacation, we've discovered the delicacy of crickets.
You should have done it with your hat on. Like you were in Jurassic Park.
Tastes like peanuts with salt and vinegar.
Day 3, we hung out at the island for a while, and if you park at the island, it's free, and they have a tram that'll cart you to where all the activities on the island are. It's a pretty sweet deal. Now, there are a lot of rides for adults and kids to partake in, and they will range by ride, or you'll see later on a shot of a all-day band you can purchase, and that'll be free the next day, according to what we saw on this shot right here. Here we went to Alcatraz East Crime Museum. It gets busy fast. Show up early, and keep in mind there's so much information and things to do here. You could spend all day there and not even realize it. But it's worth every second you're there. You can learn something while you're here. From crime and punishment to the court systems to just rich history of some of your quote famous criminals. Worth checking out, and it is again family friendly. But do make sure you get there early. It's important. Check out their website for current prices. Then we continue day 3 with Beyond the Lens Technotainment. Now this really is a family-friendly, low-cost, awesome thing to do. The Sky Ride is a little bit more, but the Beyond the Lens, you can go back as many times as you want within the operating hours when you purchase your ticket. And they got all kinds of stuff like that dizzying kaleidoscope, walking the red carpet, seeing Elvis's suit, pop culture, mini escape rooms, all kinds of neat, fun, family-friendly things. There's really no shortage of fun inside Beyond the Lens Technotainment. You can end up spending a lot of time in there. You can actually walk back and forth, play video games, check out all kinds of neat references, do virtual reality. It's a great time. Recommend you check it out. I really doubt you'll be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, well, I apologize, but highly recommend checking this place out. Now, we stopped in Asheville, North Carolina on the way back home, and we saw a really unique looking McDonald's. Now, a lot of the architecture in that general area is pretty cool and unique, but it piqued our interest so much that we went ahead inside to take a look. This McDonald's is in Asheville, North Carolina. It's just pretty. So there you have it. I think it was a wonderful time. We spent 4 days, 3 nights in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. We did a lot of sightseeing. We had a lot of fun. Things were moderately priced, and realistically, it's a great time for the whole family. I highly recommend you go. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, all that YouTube stuff. And, just remember, if you have a tip of a place you want us to go check out, hey, we will. And be excellent to each other.